Welcome students. In this class we start the new chapter, mensuration. The meaning of mensuration is measurement. So here in this class we start the first exercise problem, that is a square and a rectangular field with measurements as given in the figure have same perimeter. Which field has a larger area? We have to find out in these two which field has a larger area. The measurements they have given. For the first step is we have to just find out which is having the larger, which field have this, consider this as the two field, and which field has the larger area we have to find out. First step of the solution is the area of the square field. First step, the area of the square field, area of the square field is equal to how much? This one is given in the square, all the sides will be equal, therefore we have 60 m they have given, into length into breadth is the area of the square, therefore this will be equal to how much? 3600 m square. So next is perimeter of the rectangular field. So perimeter, first we will see the perimeter of the square field. Perimeter of the square field will be how much? That is 4 sides. Therefore sides into how much? This one, sides into 60 m. Therefore what is sides is equal to number of sides into 4 into the length. Therefore this one will become 240 m. Therefore in the question they have given the perimeter is same, they have same perimeter, therefore we will take this one as the perimeter of the rectangle, also same perimeter of the rectangular field. So will be how much? Equal to 240 m. Excuse me. Next is we have this one 2 into this one 80. Therefore 2 into, take this rectangle, 2 into 80 plus, we don't know this one, so we have to find out this one. Therefore take it as x is equal to 240. Therefore this is 2, because these sides are parallel, we have this one, therefore 2 into these two sides 80 plus these two sides, opposite sides are equal in the rectangle, so therefore which is equal to 240 m is the perimeter. So now we have to calculate x, therefore 80 plus x is equal to 240 by 2 is equal to 240 will be equal to 120. This one will be equal to, that is 80 plus x is equal to 120, where x is equal to 120 minus 80 will be equal to how much? That is 40. 120 minus 80 is 40 we are getting. Next is breadth. So breadth we got is 40 m. So no, this is the length. Okay, therefore so this is length, this is breadth. Okay, next is therefore area of rectangular field is equal to is equal to length into breadth is equal to how much? 80 into 40 m, which is equal to 3200 m square. Therefore, what we have is, this one is 3200 m square. In the first case, what we got is 3600 m square. So square field is equal to how much? Square field is equal to, we are getting 3600 m square, and this one rectangular field we are getting is 3200 m square. So now which is greater? The square field is the greater. Finally, we have to write square field has larger area. So this is the solution. They have given one square and one rectangle, and they have given some data also there. So we have to find out which is having the larger area. So the square field is having the larger area is the conclusion. So we move on to the next one. That is the second question. In the second question, Mrs. Kaushik has a square plot with the measurement as shown in the figure. She wants to construct a house in the middle of the plot. A garden is developed around the house. Find the total cost of developing a garden around the house at the rate of rupees 55 per square meter. So she has Mrs. Kaushik. She has a plot of measuring. The measurements are given here, and she wants to construct a house, and also in the middle of this plot she wants to construct a house and also a garden around the house. Okay, a piece of land is there, which is the Mrs. Kaushik is the owner. She wants to construct a house in the middle and also a garden around the house. So find the total cost of developing the garden around the house at the rate of. So we have to find out what is the total amount or the cost for developing the garden. So the first step is, the measurements are given for the house and also for this garden. So first step is, the solution is area of the square plot. Area of the square plot, how much? That is this one, 25. Is equal to 25 into this one. Outer part we have to take. We have, that is 25 into 25, which is equal to 625 m square. This is the area of the square plot. Then area of the house. Area of the house is equal to how much here? 20 into 15. That is the length into breadth in both the cases. 20 into 15 m square, which is equal to 300 m square. Therefore, next is area of the garden. So we have area of the plot, area of the house, and area of the garden we have to calculate. Here we have, that is next step, area of the square plot. Square plot minus area of the house will be the area of the garden. The house. See here, this one, area of the plot minus this area of the house will be area of the garden. So this minus this will be the area of the garden. Therefore, now we have calculated both the areas. Substitute here, that is 625 m square of the plot minus area of the house is 300 m square which is equal to 325 m square. So this we got now, that is the area of the garden we got. Therefore, the cost, we have to calculate the cost of developing garden. Cost of developing the garden per square meter is equal to, they have given in the question, rupees 55 per square meter. Next step is, therefore total cost developing garden, total cost developing the garden is equal to how much? That is rupees, that is area of the garden into this 55, that is area of garden into this one, cost per square meter. So substitute here, that is area of cost per square meter. Now substitute the values. How much we have? 325 into rupees 325 into rupees 55 per square meter will become how much? Rupees, that is 17,875. So the total cost for developing the garden is 17,875. This is the second question. We move on to the third one. So third one here given is, the question given is, the shape of the garden is a rectangular in the middle of the circular at the ends of as shown in the diagram. Find the area of the perimeter of this garden. So the shape of the garden is C, like this, rectangle inside and a semicircle in the outer part or the ends as shown in the figure. Find the area of the perimeter of the garden. We have to find the area and also perimeter of the garden. First step, solution is equal to, two datas are given. Here one 7 meter, here 20 meters they are given. First step is area of the garden is equal to area of the rectangular, area of the garden is equal to area of the rectangle plus area of this semicircle. So area of the garden, this is a garden, so area of this garden is equal to area of this one rectangle is there and area of the two semicircles are there. Therefore plus area of the two semicircular ends. So ends are semicircular. So we have to write two semicircular ends. Therefore we'll substitute the values. Here the length is given in the question and D, that is 20 minus 3.5 plus 3.5 is the length into 7. Here height is given 7 m square plus again the area. This is the area of the rectangle. This is the length into breadth. Therefore next is this one 3.5 plus 3.5 means this minus 7. 20 minus this 7. Okay, 3.5, 3.5, that is 2 semicircle, that is 2 times we have to write here. After this into 7 again. This one, because length into breadth. After this, area of the two semicircles, how should we write? 2 semicircle means first 2 into 1 by 2, then pi into 7 by 2. This is 7 by 2, that is 2 semicircles, that is r radius square into m square. Now after this, how to find this means this add this 20 minus 7 will become 13. 13 into this one 7 plus 2 cancels. Then here pi will be 3.4, or we can write it as 49 by 4. Therefore, pi will be 22 by 7 into 7 square is 49, 49 by 4. Now this one 7 ones are 7, this one 2 twos are 2 ones are 1s are. Therefore, finally we get, that is 91m square plus this one 77, 13 into 7 91, 77 by 2 is equal to, simplify this, we get 251 by 2 m square, which is equal to 129.5 m square. So this is the area of the garden. Next, the perimeter of the garden. One more they have asked, that is perimeter of the garden. Perimeter of the garden is equal to 2 into, that is 20 minus 3.5 plus 3.5 into m plus, that is 2 into pi into r, that is the radius of the semicircle. So 2 into this length of this rectangle into 2 pi r, that is the this is for 2 times the semicircle. 2 into, again this one 2 semicircles are there, 2. This is perimeter of the garden. First only we have to take 2 into its whole length plus this semicircle, 2 into pi 7 by 2. So now we will simplify this. We will get 26. This will be 13. 13 into this will be 13. 13 into 2 will be 26m plus 2 into pi will be 22 by 7 into 7 by 2. This 2 cancels, then 7 cancels. Then finally we get 26m plus 22m. This will be add up to 48m. So what we calculated, the area of the garden will be 129.5 m square and the perimeter of the garden is 48m. So this is the solution for the first 3 problem of the new chapter mensuration. If you have any doubts, comment me, subscribe my channel, share, like all the videos. Thank you.